Hi Libra, I'm Cheney. This is going to be a timeless message. I trust that when you find it, it's the right time, but also keep in mind this is a general, so it's very likely not all the messages are going to resonate. Only take what resonates. Also, don't give your energy to a reader. You have a moth friend. Hello. Alright, Libra. Um, as far as intuitive downloads for you guys, I'm getting, so obviously we're still dealing with the 1010 portal energy and big Wheel of Fortune energy, but I also feel like Libras are having like a big part in this Wheel of Fortune. I feel like they're in control of it, whether they want to admit that or not, if that makes sense. Libra, I also was getting for you guys so you know the basic 7 chakra system. So it starts with the root, goes to the crown. Um, if you're unfamiliar with the chakra system, I would suggest go looking into that. If you have been working with the chakra system, I'm getting a very strong message to look into the 13th chakra system. I believe it might be of Egyptian origins, um, but I feel like there's something further within those chakras that you need to unlock, and that's why you need to be working with like a deeper system, a more detailed system, because there's deeper healing that needs to be happening. I also feel like for Libras, I feel this overwhelming sense that something big's gonna happen, something like a big change. And I also feel like you feel it coming, but in the meantime, your guides are urging you to like stay chill, still go about like your day-to-day tasks. Like even though you sense the change coming, I don't, well, maybe not necessarily like don't change, because I feel like you are in like small ways with your routine, like getting back into the habit of doing things you should do regularly, um, getting back more so into what fulfills you and what brings you joy and what you're passionate about. There could have been for a while like things that were keeping you from being able to delve into those passions of yours. And I'm kind of getting like, if the King of Wands was in reverse, flipping it over, like, I feel like you're ready. I feel like part of this big change that you sense that's coming is scaring the shit out of you, but part of it, like, I feel like your guides have been prepping you for this, and they've been warning you that it's coming, but also in the same time telling you they got you, you're protected, we got your back. Um, I feel like for the Libra sun signs, I feel like that big change, if you haven't had your birthday yet, I feel like that big change is going to happen on your birthday. Like a really big shift. I think that's all I have for intuitive messages. Alright. So I started pulling the cards here because I've been like sticking to a basic 4-question spread. Um, and it's easier. Yeah, sorry, there's a mosquito, y'all. Gotta keep them away. Okay. So it doesn't matter. We're just doing it like this. Uh, but this deck is also being super quiet. And I wonder. there any other intuitive messages I was getting for Libra? Oh, shoot. You just got a lot of cards that fell out. I'll take all four. Interesting. Oh, I'm getting a call. Oh, snap. It's okay. They remembered I'm doing a reading, I think, and hung up. Okay. So, we finally got the cards out. We're gonna do some clarifications, though, for you guys. But I also want to pull some runes. Not pull. So I don't even know what you would call what I do to get runes. So, I'll show you. You take them out the bag. Oh, we already dropped one. We're gonna take that one. So no accidents, only happy accidents here, y'all. Ah, nice vision. Yeah, it's about vision and intuition. It's a little, I'll show you real quick. It does, just you couldn't see it in the, dear gosh. You know what? I can't get my arm to do the straight thing. Alright, guys. I was trying to be visual, but we're just gonna stick to the runes. I'll just hold it up really close. So we have vision rune. What else is that for? So it's called Tanaz. It represents a beacon or a torch. What else? So it's really light ink. Revelation, creativity. Vital fire of life. Ooh, I feel like that fire's been reignited in me, Libra. That vital fire of life. I feel like maybe like the idea of mortality might have hit you and not to sound morbid, but I just feel like once you realize like recognize the idea that like we don't always have tomorrow, you could die at any time, why not live life to the fullest? I feel like that might have kicked in recently for you. Let's get some more runes. The leaves. Oh, this is what I do, by the way. I just pour them from one hand to another. Oh, and some fall out, just like that. So we also have... Nice! Which one's this? Swilio, the sun. Hell yeah. I like it. I like it, Libra. Got that sun energy, that fire energy, that King of Wands upright. You know, like that fire of life. Duh! Alright. Oh! I actually like this coming out where it's clarifying, so this is good. Um, this is Issa. It represents ice. It could represent a challenge, but we'll talk about why that's good in a moment. All right, Libra. One more rune. Nice. Hey yo. Nice. Bihu. This represents wealth. Um, what else? Abundance, luck, energy, foresight, creation, fertility. Lots of good shit. Alright, cool, Libra. Ooh, sorry, excuse my language. I feel like you don't mind. No children here. This is marked no kids allowed, by the way. Alright, leaves. Should we clarify with one more deck? I haven't even told you about these awesome cards you have. Don't worry, we're gonna get into it. Yeah, let's get some more clarifiers and we'll talk. Cool. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. So I think I told you, four card spread. 4 card. That might be a message for someone. Okay. Libra energy. Oh, that one kind of wanted to flip. I'll take it, but I feel like there might be another one that needs to come out for this clarification. sec. I don't like this deck. It's so weird to shuffle. Ooh. There we go. Alright, Libra. Libra energy. Nice. One more? Nice. Okay. Ooh. I like it. I like it a lot. Fabulous. So at the bottom of this deck, we have the orangutan. Which is, for me, when I wrote that one down, it was with the idea about being like stronger than people believe, but also like, it's also, when I wrote it down, I didn't have this message with it, but I realized the same attachment that I really, Life of Pi, the orangutan, that was like the attachment, Pi's mom. You know, she's stronger than he believed her to be, but she also ended up losing herself in the end. Not to say that you're going to lose yourself, Libra, but I think that you maybe came to a point that you were sick of feeling like a sense of having to sacrifice a part of yourself for others. Let's get into your cards. So, for the first question I asked, what does Libra need to know at this time? And to clarify that, we have the Bear card from the Mystical Lenormand. For me, this is card about protection, but also like I'm getting you could be, I feel like the Libras I'm talking to, you could be like tapping into talking to your guides every day at this point. You could feel like not a sense of isolation literally, like I feel like you're still in touch with your, like the people around you, but I feel like it might be like an internal isolation that you might be feeling, because you're sensing this big change and you're not exactly sure how it's going to turn out. I feel like you're being asked to surrender and trust, detach, and it's really hard, and I feel like you're having to be really strong, and to clarify, yeah, so like with the vision, the fire of life, so your fire of life, what you need to know is maybe that fire of life came in because you're protected. Also, if you read tarot yourself, maybe do a tarot reading for yourself. Also, we have the success card. So you were meant to go through this next change. I also want to bring up at the bottom of the Lenormand is the star card, which is a card of luck. And I love that. Anyways, second question is what does Libra need to, shoot, I always forget the second one. It's the same every time. Give me a second. Focus your energy on mountains. Now, this card typically is a card of blockages, and I don't necessarily like subscribe to negative energy. Well, yes, you were probably going through what people would perceive as blockages. I feel like your guides are heavily telling you like this isn't a blockage, like we're carrying mosquito, we're carrying you somewhere. We also have the Gemini card, um, and on this card I happen to write Janus, which is like that two-headed being, duality. Libra is all about duality, right? Balance. I like got over flooded with like a bunch of different like signs in terms of like balance. So I was hearing Libra, Gemini, Cancer, and Virgo. Those could be like placements within your chart or placements you're dealing with. So as far as what does Libra need to focus their energy on? That because they're balanced and with this Swilio, um, rune coming out to clarify it. Yeah, that's another card of success. Holy shit, you have so much success out. Honor, goals, achievements, health, wholeness. Maybe like going back to that thing about like not subscribing to what like other people want from you, like not wanting to waste another second, like not living your life for you. While other people see that as like a bad move, you see it as like climbing fucking mountains and being supported. Like your guides are like, yes, do this. This is your path. There could be prominent Gemini in your chart. What else? For somebody, the name Jane is coming through. Okay. Let's look at the third question, which is what does Libra need to focus their energy on? And we got a spill of cards, if you remember, for that one. So we have the gifts. This is the gifts card. Love it. We have the honeybee, we got the flowers. Um, Also, I told you about the chakra system, but the chakras that are highlighted for you guys right now are the solar plexus, your throat, and your crown. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, and then we also have the writer card. So this could be like good news, something good coming in, that gift. You feel it coming in. What you need to do is remain in your power. Because this is the Venus symbol. And tying back to Libra being Venus ruled, isn't it in Libra right now too? I don't know. I don't know for sure where Venus is at this moment, but anyways, Venus is Libra ruled, so this ties back to like your strong Libra standing in your power energy as far as when it comes to like it feels like other people trying to throw their energy at you and you resisting it, like saying like it's not mine. Um, you declaring sovereignty, you know, like returning energy to center. Yeah, and this is another like the rune is a rune of challenge. So like yeah, so I feel like you may have felt like subjected to it or like you had to deal with it, and I feel like your guides are reminding you that you don't. There's a way to go about this remaining your diplomatic Libra self, and like I'm not saying all of you, some of you may feel the need to be petty, but I don't feel like all of you do. Like there may be just like a small part of you, but I feel like you've already dismissed that and moved on because to you being just is more important. And then also to clarify what you need to do. We have growth ever, just piece my hair, growth ever expanding and share your truth. What you need to do, I'm not saying share your truth right now. I feel like especially for a lot of the Libras out there, you and your guides know like you have an agreement right now that they're going to let you know when the time is right to do what you know you need to do for this big change coming up. Um, so I trust you know when to speak your truth. And when it's not worth it. That's definitely also a good thing to know, and I feel like you do. Um, Anyways, Libra, we have one more card to clarify. What do you need to release? Hmm. Sorry, I'm trying to put this together for you. I feel like a lot of obviously we just went through Mercury retrograde. It's still in like post shadow, so it's still like a reflectory period of what we went through during the retrograde and kind of accepting like what came up. And I definitely feel like there might have been a period where you feel like you were being like this is a card about destiny testing you. So there may have been also, you may have like spirit guides or animals coming through in the form of crows or ravens. Um, you also might have lost somebody within the last year. So this rune represents, it's called Fei Hu. Represents wealth, abundance, luck. I'm sorry. There's just so many good words. I just want to like shout all the good words. I need to make sure I'm getting them right. Also, creation. Ooh, yes, Libra. I feel like you're ready to pick up a paintbrush. Step into the future. Oh, what's that? I don't want to even sing that song. I can't remember the Bo Burnham, how the tune goes, that future song, and honestly, I don't really want to sing it, but I am hearing the Steven Universe one, about here we are in the future, and everything's fine. So maybe that's a message for you. Alright, Libra, it's been real, it's been lit. I hope, you're having a great birthday season. Take it easy, keep it real, boy!